Unveiling the new Mercedes G-Class EV, the future of off-roading. Join us as we dive into the latest innovation from Mercedes-Benz, blending iconic G-Wagon aesthetics with eco-friendly electric power. From its stealthy design to groundbreaking off-road capabilities, this EV is a game-changer. Explore its sleek design tweaks and hidden electric prowess. Feel the adrenaline with its 4 electric motors and staggering performance. Discover the tech behind its massive battery and impressive range. Embark on off-road adventures with exclusive G-turn functionality and enhanced durability. Don't miss out. Hit play to witness the evolution of off-road luxury. And don't forget to subscribe for more electrifying updates. The all-electric Mercedes G-Class boasts classic style and cutting-edge technology. New Mercedes G-Class EV revealed. The first-ever all-electric G-Class, similar styling to the standard car, 580 horsepower and 1,164 Newton-meter of torque, up to 296 miles of range. New off-roading tech, including tank turn, starts from 143,140 euros in Germany. The new Mercedes G-Class EV is officially here, and it's the ideal vehicle for individuals who want to be environmentally conscious without shouting about it. That's because this appears like any other gas-guzzling G-Wagon, but it's powered by 4 electric motors and loaded with cutting-edge off-road technology. Mercedes G-Class EV motors and batteries. The new Mercedes G-Class EV is powered by 4 electric motors, which were previously only seen in hypercars such as the Rimac Nevera. Together, they produce about 580 horsepower and a massive 1,164 Newton-meter of torque. That's roughly the same power as the new AMG G63, but with over 300 Newton-meter more torque. This electric SUV can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds. That's slightly slower than the G63, owing to the fact that this EV weighs an incredible 3,085 kilograms. The huge 116 kilowatt-hour battery pack is mostly responsible for the high weight. It's built into the ladder frame chassis for extra rigidity and a lower center of gravity, and it's protected in a 4 millimeters thick steel shell to keep it safe when you're thrashing the vehicle off-road. The advantage of having such a large battery on board is that you get a reasonable range. The G-Class EV can travel up to 296 kilometers on one charge. Although the BMW iX M60 has a range of 346 miles, the G-Class's aerodynamics make it acceptable. To compensate for the blunt design, Mercedes has made various modifications to distribute air over the car more smoothly. The wheels are specifically constructed with aerodynamics in mind, and there are air curtains in the rear wheel arches to assist with this. Mercedes G-Class EV off-road tech. Prior to being a prestige symbol for the affluent and famous, the Mercedes G-Class was best recognized for its off-road capabilities. This all-electric version has been fine-tuned for tough terrain to ensure that it lives up to its reputation. The G-turn function is the big news here, as it is unique to the electric car. Assume you've drove up a track and run into an impassable roadblock. Instead of having to reverse all the way back the way you came, the G-Class EV can turn on the spot like a tank. Because each wheel is powered by a motor, it may turn the wheels on either side in opposite directions to turn around its own axis. This is only possible off-road on loose surfaces, but it could come in handy if you get stuck anywhere. Because there is no engine up front, you can wade into deeper water than you would in a gasoline-powered vehicle. The The EV has a maximum fording depth of 150 more than its petrol-powered version. The four motors are connected to the wheels via dual-joint shafts, allowing the wheels to travel more easily up and down. Each motor also has its own gearbox to help split the torque between each corner and keep you moving when things get hard. A 26mm thick strip running along the car's underside protects it from any pointed boulders. It's built of a composite material that combines carbon to conserve weight and avoid corrosion, but it still adds 57.6 kilograms to the total mass. G-Class EV design. Let's face it, most people buy a Mercedes G-Class for its looks. The boxy shape hasn't altered much since it was a military vehicle in the 1970s, and just a few tiny cues indicate that this is the all-electric version. Starting from the front, the smoothed-off grille is the only obvious clue. The eagle-eyed among you may notice the slightly taller bonnet line compared to the petrol-powered model, but aside from that, it looks just as rough as any other G. A similar story unfolds down the side, where the silver EQ insignia on the front wings are difficult to spot. The electric G-Class also gets some special alloy wheels that are designed for greater aerodynamics, with sizes starting at 18 inches and rising to 20 inches for AMG line vehicles. You may be asking what the square spare wheel on the back of the automobile is for. However, it is not a wheel at all. The optional design box can be used to store items like as charging cords or snow chains. If this does not appeal to you, you can stick with the standard G-Class rear-mounted spare wheel. Mercedes G-Class EV price and specs. The Mercedes G-Class EV is currently available for order in Germany, and the books will shortly open in the United Kingdom. It starts at €142,621 on its native turf, which is approximately €143,000. However, UK prices have still to be finalized. From launch, a limited first edition version will be available starting at €192,524 in Germany. This car comes with the AMG line and night packages as standard, which include 20-inch alloy wheels instead of the normal 18s, side running boards, and a few sporty interior trim items.